In this video, I'm going to be going over different creative maps that will help you completely improve your mechanics, including your aim, momentum phase-ins that you see pro players doing, and your piece control mechanics all together. And at the end, I'm going to show you guys how to piece them all together so that you guys can start playing much better, both in creative and in game. Okay guys, so once you load into the map, what you guys want to do is head over to the weapons section and go over to the assault rifles, and the best gun for the aim training part is pulse rifle, so just pick that up and then you can go back using the rift. And now you want to go to the aim because this is the first thing we're going to start with. And if you ever heard of Kovacs, especially if you're on PC, and if you don't have it, this is a perfect map because it has the most customized and like unique type of aim training drills. So I'm just gonna go on like a random one, and as you can see, I'm like first person and we get like some score. And using a pulse rifle is good because it reloads fast and just has better accuracy. And as you can see, there's just different drills. Like this is one of them, and it's a first person looking drill. And then you can also go back, so just emote and then go back to main lobby. And then I also recommend coming over here and change your crosshair to this. And then you can go back into the aim thing and then just go to some different ones. Like I'm going to go to gliders. So yeah, you just aim in, don't aim in. It's completely random. It's whatever you want. Go back to main lobby again. And I suggest just keep trying to do different types of aim training drills. This is aim flick. I can guarantee you've never seen anything like this unless you have Kovacs. This is the most unique map for aim training. So yeah, that's aim training, and then you can just go back to main lobby. And once you're done with that, we can move on to the next thing. Alright guys, so the next one you guys can go into is this piece control thing. And in here you'll find 9 realistic different scenarios that you guys will encounter in game. And basically you can just walk into any one and there will be an AI that spawns different spots in each one. And basically you're supposed to go for a type of piece control. And as always, I recommend going for right hand peaks, or peaks that your opponent won't be able to hit you at or do as much damage as you doing like a window edit on them like this. And instead do a right hand peek and then be able to shoot them without them doing damage back to you. You can always emote, go back to peace, and then there's a whole bunch of other different scenarios you guys can go into. Like this one, there's a Martaz peek as well. Quick Martaz peek. And just remember, you have to hit them for 8, like over 100, because if you hit them to the body for like 30 or something, they're not going to die. So this is more realistic because in game, you're doing more damage, right? So yeah guys, I can go on and on about this map. There's still 3 other topics that this map covers that I still haven't covered, but I'll be in a later video. But right now, we're going to be moving over to something you may see pros like Reed doing, called momentum phase-ins, where you just get in a box the first try by just pickaxing it. So you don't even use a ramp or anything, and this map will completely help you perfect it in no time. So guys, once you first load into this map, you'll be presented to a whole bunch of different guns that you guys can pick up. And once you got your guns, I suggest going into this one, a box that holds walls on every side. And basically you'll be presented with a full built metal box, and as you can see, when I break the wall, it instantly replaces like a 0 ping player in your lobbies, and it's something that will help you do phase-ins, especially against a low ping player, because if you can perfect this high like low ping player and you're playing against a high ping player, then it's going to be really easy to phase in. So as you can see, you can just shoot the wall and try running in, and that's basically a way of momentum phasing, and just like that. You can also try some different ones like ramp phase-ins, like that, something like this, you know, and then just momentum phase out with the ramp, like that. You know, it's just something you can mess around with, and it's not easy, it takes a lot of practice. But then once you're done with that, use your remote and go back to the main lobby, and then we're going to move on to the next thing in this map. So guys, once we're back in the main lobby, what we can do now is go to this infinite phase through wall. And then once you shoot on it, as you can see, there's going to be an infinite series of just metal walls that instantly break like the box before. But behind every wall, there's going to be an AI. And basically, you want to try phasing in and killing the AI just like that. And this will help you perfect it even better than the box one because it's like infinite. So as you can see, you just auto reload as well. And I suggest doing this with an auto because you shoot much faster and it's just easier to reload and stuff. And basically, once you finish, you can just try restarting, and your goal should be able to get through at least half of the walls, like first try. And that's when you'll know that you're like almost ready. And just remember, even if you do bad, you're playing on zero ping. As you can see, every time I do it, I look down to the bottom left of my screen, so I flick down, and that seems to be working. So every time you guys practice this, you guys should try doing the same thing as well, and maybe it'll work for you as well. So once you're back in, you can now go to this infinite phase through floor, which is basically where you spawn above a metal floor, which does the exact same thing, where when you break it, it instantly replaces, and underneath there's an AI, as you can see. Just like that, you phase in. And I suggest trying this with different guns because each gun has different structure damage. Because in-game, you're not going to have the same guns you do in this map, so it's good to practice with whatever guns you have. Just like that. So now the final step of this entire process is piecing it all together. We learned aim training, different types of piece control, and how to momentum phase in. And now to put it all together, we can play this map called Forever Box Fights, where you indefinitely respawn every time. And the more kills you get, there's a kill streak that builds up, giving you better guns. And while playing this map, you guys can be able to practice your piece control, your aim, and your momentum phase-ins all at the same time. So you guys, that's it for today's video. And if this was helpful, make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button because it shows your appreciation. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.